Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Please like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell button. And comment down below on what you think about this video title and what we're going to be talking about it later on. So today's video, as you know by the title, is talking about relationships. There's a lot of stuff that goes into a relationship, obviously, but I'm not going to tell you what you should do in your relationship. And instead, I feel like I'm just going to tell you the pros and cons of my relationships in the past, the times I've been cheated on, the times I made a fake account because I was so insecure that this person that was too good for me may have cheated on me. All these things that I've done and the outcomes of them, so you just know before getting yourself into that. But every situation for every new person or every person um, is a different situation. So I don't expect you guys to be like, oh my god, I'm never doing that because it happened to this one girl and this one girl said this happened. I'm never going to do that. Because, like, I don't like to do a lot of things like skydiving. I feel like I'm going to die, but that doesn't mean when you go skydiving, you're going to die. I don't know. I don't even know if that was a good analogy. Maybe not. Anyways, yeah, so let's just get into the relationship video. I'm going to put a title kind of right here. I'm going to put a title right there. That's just the subject we're talking about because it's like online relationships. And the times I've cheated. And the times people cheated on me. And the times I've lied. And the times people lied to me. Alright, so we're just going to get into times that I've cheated because I know that's the times that you guys want to hear the most because if you're here for some tea, that's some tea. So yeah, let's get into that. So I've cheated about in every relationship I've ever had. I'm gonna keep it a hundo. Um, I feel like, well, not every, the relationship I'm in now, I have been cheated. Uh, but that's when I've been cheated on comes in place. Well, we're gonna get into me first. When I was in a relationship, in almost every relationship, when this hurts me the most, but I did not treat people how they would treat me. Like, I feel like the people that I love the most is the people that I hurt. And although, like, this is very emotional because I've treated people so bad that I could see why the people that I love the most and would never hurt would treat me, will cheat on me, which really just sucks. But that's karma, and that's what you get when you give out that. If you give that energy to the world, that's what comes back to you. So that's what I don't, that's when I just don't really get upset about. And I'm sorry for my posture, but that's why I really just don't get upset about it because, like, that's honestly just what happens. And I was not like, oh my god, why did this ever happen to me, because I know exactly why it happened. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys even know this, but I was bisexual. I'm still bisexual. Hello, hi. I've dated a girl and I cheated on her. I wasn't gonna tell her because I was that bad of a person once upon a time. Yeah, so I cheated on her, and when I cheated on her, she basically found hickeys on my neck. And when she found the hickeys on my neck, she obviously got the hint that they weren't from her. I wasn't around her for a couple of days, and they looked like they were just made, and that's because they were. And I made it noticeable for her to see because I guess I thought that it would go differently. I thought that she would get mad and then I could bring her back. And then, I don't know, I felt like I wanted that attention. And when I got that attention, it wasn't the attention that I wanted. So yeah, we obviously broke up, and since then, well, until now, we were in on and off relationship, constantly on and off relationship. Uh, and I loved her. I loved her a lot, and we used to walk to school together and go skating and spend a night at each other's house and everything. And everyone knew that we were dating, and it was perfect. You know, it's better. It was better than anything, but I just couldn't I couldn't know what a relationship was at the time because in my middle school years, all the way up until now, I am just now starting to realize that there was a lot of stuff going on, and for me to even put someone in that situation, in my situation, to be a part of that, disrespecting myself and not loving myself, and then bringing someone else in that situation was very selfish of me. So I was sorry for that for one, and that's what made me so horrible sorry. I went to a party basically, and I fell in temptation, which how it always starts, and I cheated on that person without even thinking about them. That person has done so much for me that I could not thank them enough. I feel like people do so much for me and I fuck them over. Uh, but that's why I really just don't like put the blame on anyone when they tell me they cheat. I never I mean, it hurts. I'm not gonna say that I don't sit at home crying like when it happens to me. Obviously, that's just the way of life. I'm not gonna not be hurt, especially if I'm really committed to that relationship. But I don't get mad because if you're really open-minded and you've been in that situation before where you've done it to someone, you never could be mad at someone who does that to you because you know what that temptation feels like. It just hurts because you also know what that person was thinking because you were that person once upon a time. So that's what hurts the most. And this posture is horrible. Sorry, I needed I always have my shoulders rolled, and then that's what makes my posture horrible. But I'm really relaxed. Anyways, yeah. So you never since you've been that person before, you know what that person was thinking, and that's the part that hurt me the most because when I've been cheated on, I'm like, I know exactly what they were thinking because I was that person, and I know that they've thought about me, but they didn't care. They thought about me, they saw me on the floor, and they kind of swept me away, but they're gonna bring me back. You know, it's like opening a cracker, or I was about to say cracker of cookies. No, opening a bag of crackers and then crushing them and putting them on the floor because you have another pack. You know, and that's what hurt me the very most because I'm like, wow, it does not feel good when it happens to you. But yeah, that's not the first time I've cheated. There's times where I've dated about 10 guys, 15 guys in different states, and they never knew about it until this day. Until now, I guess. But I'm never gonna say a name because I don't want them to be embarrassed before my poor decisions and my lack of self-love that I had to do that to other people because I couldn't find the love that I needed just for myself and for someone and just for one other person. I obviously had to have 15 other people telling me that I was pretty and texting me good morning and calling me at night and saying good night. I had to have that, which literally made me the person I am today, which kind of makes me happy and makes me sad because I didn't really want to go to that experience at a young age, but I did. And now I regret it, but then again, I don't. It's like the younger the better, but the younger the worse. I just don't know how to explain it. So yeah, then once upon a time during the summer, I've dated 15 guys, and I met them online, but we've all FaceTimed. It wasn't catfish or anything. And I dated 15 people at once, and it does make me sick because that was wrong. And I've bragged about it. And then there was one time where I've called up one of them and just broke up with them, for funny jokes because my friends were around. They all knew that I had hoes. Hoes, I'm sorry for referring to you like that. And I was really wrong for that. And this is uncensored me because I would never share this to the world. But I just want to show people that I'm not perfect and I never will be. And there's always going to be a video that's going to be coming out like this once upon a time because this is something that I never share. But I feel like if I do share it, it will save a lot of people from doing the same mistakes as me. So yes, there was times where I dated 15 people at once. There was times where I would be with this one person I was with this one person that loved me to death, and it was a guy, and we met up a couple of times, but I would go meet up with this other guy right after he left. And we didn't do any sexual stuff, so don't think that. I wasn't like, my cheating was kind of like kissing and flirtation. I've never, well, I guess, yeah, I have, but not like, it was, it wasn't with those people at least. I'll get into that later. So yeah, those people, that's what happened. I've done that before. And all of these things with the 15 guys, luckily it never became like a big thing where I've made anyone want to kill herself because I guess I wasn't that important. I'm just kidding. I'm glad I wasn't that important. I would never want someone to do that. Yeah. So they never met each other. They never knew that I was cheating. I just kind of broke it off and then left it at that. And after that, uh, before I got into that, I was with a guy that hurt me really bad, and he broke up with me and lied and said he had cancer, which was very embarrassing, which is still embarrassing for me to admit, which is really embarrassing for me to say, but it hurts because I was really loving that person, and I really wanted that person so bad, and like just thinking about them really makes it hurt. Even though I'm in a relationship now, just because I'm in a relationship now does not mean I've ever lost love for that person. And I feel like every person that I was with, I will always love, because even if I've treated you bad, I love you. Like, you were still part of my life. I still remember you. I still want to talk to you. I still want to be friends with you. If you cut me off, then like that's your choice. I've never cut someone off after doing them dirty. I've always let them just to pick and choose of what they want to do. I have no say in what they want to do. But yeah, he left me, and I was so hurt. And I dated another guy, and like that's when the 15 guys came in. Well, no, that was before, and then I dated another guy, and that's when I left him and then went to another guy. And then that's when I got into sexual relationships. Well, relationship. Uh, I did have a partner that, like, it was like, those best friends where you have sex and leave, basically. I got into that. One person, never happening again. It was a one-time thing. I don't really plan on having that again, but I just want to show you guys the uncensored me. This is what happens. Oh my god. I feel like nervous because I've never told anyone this besides my friends who are close to me, but I need to let everyone know this is what happens when you're too young and you want to become someone you're not. Yeah, so that happened, and when that happened, I cheated on someone, and that relationship ended, and we were on and off, because when that happens, when someone looks you in the face and tells you they forgive you, it's like they can't, and they will never forget it, because you just hurt them really bad, and they won't forget it, and that's why when you cheat on someone, you really have to be with the right person to cheat on them with, because that, when I look at you, it like, because I'm crying right now, like I'm like crying a little bit at least, like I've been cheated on before, like I said, and I've looked at that person and I couldn't forget it. Like, I wanted to like forgive them, and I wanted to hug them and tell them everything's gonna be okay and that we could move on, but like I couldn't ever forget it. When I looked at them, that's all I thought, and that's what hurt the most. Uh, I guess you can skip a few forward until now. I've been cheated on recently. This person that I really love right now has talked to other girls, which I technically call cheating because what they were talking about wasn't the greatest, and I'm still with that person because I don't want to lose someone else, and I don't think I could ever see myself having that person be with someone else, because if that was to happen, that would hurt me really bad. But I can't be selfish, and the things that people who have done you dirty, you have to let go, and I can't let go of myself, so I can only make myself better. Obviously, this is where I'm gonna start, and that's telling my story. Yes, so I I'm in a relationship and I made a fake account basically trying to see if this person would cheat, and they did. They didn't cheat. They were flirting with me or the person I thought they were talking to, and they were going to break up with me to be with this person. And I had to cut it off because I wanted to stop it and I wanted to call this person out. And this person gave me excuses after excuses after excuses after excuses after excuses. And I believe them because I'm blind. And I still believe him because he's a good person and I don't think he would ever do this to me to deliberately hurt me. Now I might make a new video saying what happens in the future if this person becomes a better person. But I don't think I came running back. There was time spent away from each other, making myself a better person, trying to find who I am. Do I want to post every day? Do I want to be a content YouTuber? Although, let's just say, what do I want to be even if this person isn't in my future? Which I found out, and that's what I came here to have a fresh start. Yeah. So yeah, he cheated on me, and then he would send the paragraphs that he was sending me to other girls. And I logged into his account, and it's like he wanted me to see them because he didn't even make an effort to delete them, but maybe he did want me to see him and then forgive him and start over. But that's what I want to believe for now because I was that person, and I keep saying that to make everything better, but I don't know. It's like I can't give someone advice if I don't even take it. Like, you shouldn't make a rule if you don't even follow it, you know? That's what I feel like this is going right now. So yeah, so I'm in a relationship now. We're moved on. That was in the beginning of a relationship. We started a new chapter. This hasn't happened. I haven't cheated on him. He hasn't cheated on me. Clean slate. You know, the times that I did mess up or like maybe flirted with someone, I've screenshotted it, sent it to him, and be like, I'm sorry. We've talked about it. I've blocked this person. I don't know. I've basically paid the dues of my mistakes. But this person that I'm with now has kind of changed the way I think about things, the way everything goes, and I can't ever leave this person without literally having a mental breakdown because I don't know, I just can't see this person being with someone else. My best friend is kind of going through the same thing. Last night she kind of was, ball because of her ex-boyfriend that she was currently dating, and not, well, that she was currently dating, but it broke up recently because he left her and blocked her, basically saying that he was going to go date someone else or something. And he cheated on her sexually, and I had to talk to him, and I couldn't yell at him because I may be well, I thought I saw me, and I was like, if you're feeling even what I was feeling in that moment that you did that, I don't want to be me. I'm sad that you had to do it with my best friend. I'm sad that it was her that you had to hurt. And it was the girl that you had to leave knowing that you had a girlfriend. But how can I even get mad? That's like throwing a brick through your own glass house, which is never good. But yeah, I texted him and he doesn't care, which is why I'm mad now because when I did it, I cared. When I did it, I cried. When I did it, I couldn't forgive myself. When I did it, I became into the depression of almost cutting myself constantly and going to the counselors constantly. Obviously, no, not no more, but or my legs. So I'm not gonna go down a whole search. Obviously, I'm telling you, I didn't. I don't. But yeah, this person does not care. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to be part of her life, and I'm not gonna make him, and she's not gonna make him. But when someone does you dirty, I know this has been a 21 video, 21-minute video, but if someone does you dirty, you either see the good in that person and try to forgive them, but like I said, no one is sitting here bashing you, and if they are, then you should probably cut those people off because you see the good in them. But no one is here bashing you if you leave them because all you can see is that pain of what the person did to you. Because that's not something I ever want to do. And I don't know if I'll ever post this video, although I said I was going to post it. Did not go as what I planned because when I started talking, I feel the hurt that everyone else may have felt, and I don't know if I want to share this because it became something else. This has become embarrassing, heartbreaking, tearful, and hurtful a lot because it brings out memories I don't really want to think about. Oh, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. All I have to say is that if someone does something dirty, you either try to forgive them and move on and become good friends. You could stay with that person if you really believe that they're gonna be better, but no one but you should make that decision. And if you feel like this person all he does is bring me down, all he does is make me feel insecure, all she does is bring me down, all she does is make me feel insecure, and then I don't think this person has self-love, I don't really want to be with this person. It's okay to not want to be with someone who doesn't have self-love because that is very selfish for them bringing you in that situation because I was that person bringing those people into that situation. So yeah, whatever you choose, just follow your heart because I've been in all these situations that everyone talks about, and all I can do is become a better person, move on, and do me. So thank you guys. Stay smooth, stay loved, carry on, be positive. Peace. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell button, and tell me what you think down in the comments. Although maybe of them might not be so nice, I'm willing to hear all of them. Bye.